Before we go on any further, I have a very special religious day called Nyepi on Sunday on my time, and I cannot stream at the regular time, which is at Saturday 7 PM Eastern Time. So the stream for this week will be temporarily moved forward into Friday 7 PM Eastern Time, a lot earlier than usual, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a story. A really stupid story between me and YouTube. A lot of you might be wondering what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I haven't uploaded a single video, I haven't done any streams. Is my channel dead? Well, it is dying, but does that mean I give up putting on videos? Does that mean that I didn't upload videos or do any more streams? That is not true at all. I didn't upload a lot of stuff on February, granted, but that's because I was too busy moving out into a new home and also working on my Anthem of the Heart review, which took me so much time to make. It ended up being 40 plus minutes on that video, and I did upload that video last month. You might also miss my APB stream where I talk about Smash related stuff. Then there's the Persona 5 Strikers review that you might miss. Then you have a couple of APB streams. Then there's a vlog video on March talking about not supporting big corporations. Actually, 2 vlog videos talking about not supporting big corporations. And also a bit of a takedown on Ubisoft because they deserve it. If you didn't miss all of those videos and streams, great. You've been paying attention. Here's a cookie. If you did miss all of those, then you can check them out on my channel right now. Why did you miss them? Well, allow me to explain why. YouTube shadowbanned me. And no, it's not one of those videos of how my opinions are so dangerous that YouTube decides to shadowban me off of the platform. YouTube actually emailed me and say to my face that my channel has been suppressed. Why? Because apparently my YouTube channel was hacked, or at least someone tried to hack my account, or at least there are suspicious activities on my account. The problem is, I still have control of my account, so either these hackers failed to hack me, or they succeeded in hacking something else about my channel. That or this entire thing is a false alarm, but this false alarm has costed my channel so much that a lot of my videos and streams and even my channel search results got suppressed. So did someone really hack into my account? What actually happened that triggered this entire thing? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? It started off around February when I tried to log into YouTube, but for some reason Google suspected me and said that my login was suspicious. It's to the point where I can't log in at all. Why? Is it because I tried logging in through the Brave browser, as in Chrome, but infinitely better? Is it because I have private internet access active, which is the VPN that I use so that I can access all of the 18 plus content in the world and sail the high seas? My login is fine through Google Chrome, and I am able to stream normally through there, but not through Brave. A couple of days later, Google notified me and said that my channel received suspicious activities, and that they decided to suppress my channel from views and search results. If I think that my YouTube account has been compromised, which I didn't, I should follow the steps to secure it even further, which I did. And if I need to recover the channel, which I didn't because I still have it under my control, I need to submit in a couple of forms, which I did anyway. Now, since I don't feel like my channel has been hacked, I thought I could just went through my business just fine. It's not until a couple of days later, during my APB number 7 stream, where I realized that no one was notified of it, or at least on my YouTube day worth. This results in my stream receiving a third of its usual views. No, really, a third of its usual views. That's how drastic this shadowban can get you. If you follow me on Twitter or Minds, you'll be notified of it immediately, but not on YouTube, which is where most of my audiences are. My stream views have been cut significantly, and the only people who are notified of my streams are the regulars of the stream, who went on to tell me that they too haven't been notified of my stream. Seriously, you guys who are still staying on my stream and watching and donating are absolutely fantastic. You guys keep this channel alive, and you guys keep me and my siblings alive. So thank you all so much for the support. If you want to help us even further, please go check out the links down below. You can donate to me through Patreon, PayPal, etc., or just super chat me directly on my streams. Anyway, this is at the point where I realized that YouTube still doesn't know that I have full control of my channel. So I decided to file in a report and contact Team YouTube on Twitter. That's where a support guy contacted me and asked me about my problems. This all happened happened on February 21st. Thankfully at the time, I still managed to acquire my AdSense revenue. I still have access to it, and the revenue still goes into my bank account, so not all hope is lost, I guess. The support guy said that the system assumed that my channel was hijacked. That's why it decides to place some protections. And by protections, they mean we're going to suppress your account to make sure that no one finds it, which is fine if my account turned out to be hacked by a bunch of cryptocurrency miners and Bitcoin scams or something, but it's not fine if I still have full control over my channel and I still regularly upload videos there. He said that the specialists are looking into whether or not my channel has been compromised and how the recovery process will be conducted as soon as the hijacking is confirmed by the internal team. I said to the support guy, hey, my channel has not been hijacked, or at least I don't believe it is. I tried logging through Brave, but it doesn't log me in, and Google classifies this as hijacking even though it's not. I still have full control over this channel, etc. You can read the full reply there. That's where the support guy confirmed that my channel was indeed hijacked. So it's not just me logging through Brave, it's that someone did try to hijack my channel. For now, I have to secure my YouTube login email by recovering it, changing its password, etc. I've done all of those things. I then asked, how did my channel got hacked? If it's logged from another country, it's probably because I use private internet access, as in a VPN. The support guy then confirmed that the channel was hijacked early December 2020. Yup, that's right. The channel was hijacked at early December 2020, which is not the same time as when I tried to log in through Brave and failed. I don't know what the hell happened in early December 2020. I don't know the doofus want to hijack this dying channel in the first place. But apparently, according to the support guy, who can't give me any more details, the channel was hijacked on December 2020. Well, if someone did try to hijack my channel on December, they did such a great job on hijacking it that I still have full control over it and is able to upload videos and stream on it. So nice try, hackers. Better luck next time. So after that, I decided to just leave it on Google. That was February 22nd. Then came in February 26th, 4 days later. That was around the time where I have my Persona 5 Strikers review, which was also suppressed from lots of people. I didn't have any update to my channel's recovery yet, so I asked, hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Please help this poor Indonesian boy making some side money in this crisis of an economy by not suppressing this goddamn channel. Okay, I didn't say that, but I did say it more politely because that was at the point where I'm just losing my patience. The support guy said, sorry if we robbed you out of views and potential revenue. We're still working on figuring out how your channel got hijacked, and we are still gonna put the protections on place despite the fact that you have full control over this channel. In other words, we're still gonna censor you and suppress you. Again, just an exaggeration, but that's the impression I got from this freaking email. So it looks like YouTube is still screwing me over on this, and apparently I'm not the only person who got screwed. Hardware Unboxed also got their channel screwed to the point where they have to stop making videos. They got their issues resolved before mine, but they're a channel with larger number of subscribers, so their issues should be resolved a lot sooner than this poor channel off of a neighboring country. Do you Aussies always get the best stuff first? But with Hardware Unboxed, their channel is their entire livelihood. My channel is my livelihood, but just because it got Shadowbanned doesn't mean that I'll stop making videos or streams, because they are fun to make and they pay the bills, even if it's not much. And if it doesn't pay as much bills as before, it's not exactly fun, especially considering the fact that I move into a new house and I need to spend a lot more bills than when I'm staying at my parents' or my cousins. Again, I would highly appreciate it if you guys go to the links down below and support me through these many means: follow, subscribe, donations, etc. Then came in March, and that's where I got an update from YouTube. Oh wow, finally an update after all of this goddamn time? Is my channel finally restored? Nope. Apparently, they're still working to check on the channel and that they appreciate my patience in the process, which sounds more like, oh wow, we're surprised that you don't give a damn about this channel and not heckle us about the update. So here's an email telling you of how surprised we are in you not giving a damn. That's where I'm losing my patience. I asked them, hey, I would like to know how long it takes for this entire thing to be fixed. My video views and stream views have been severely cut down thanks to these restrictions, and I won't get any revenues for February. please fix this ASAP. And the support guy said, sorry, we don't have a specific time frame, and sorry if your views and revenue are affected. Hijacking has been a complex topic, and we're doing our best to further check your account. I mean, I know that a lot of the investigations info is classified, but I'm the victim of this hijacking. At the very least, put me on the loop on what's going on. Then a day later, on March 2nd, the support guy asked me a question that I am genuinely surprised they didn't ask me a while back. What are these emails? Did you recognize any of these emails? And I did. I recognized both of those emails. They are mine. Well, one of them is mine. One of the email just doesn't exist, and one email is out of the several emails that I use so that I don't put all of the other websites' accounts in one email. Point is, I recognized both of those emails and I gave the information about these two emails as soon as possible and waited a couple more days. And then a couple more days later, they finally asked a lot of the really important questions, like the exact locations of the recovery, the devices I used to access the Google account, the secondary emails that I have, my phone's last 4 digits, etc. You could have asked me all of this a while ago and we could have resolved this issue so much faster. For some reason, they asked me if I use a VPN or not. I already said that I did many times before, so I don't know why you guys even bother asking again. After answering all of those questions, they said that they forwarded all of these answers into the internal team and everything is all fine and dandy. A couple of days have passed, several suppressed streams and videos have passed, and now we've come to a time where YouTube pulled off a very controversial decision that shook a lot of content creators outside of the US. The fact that their US ad revenue is gonna be cut due to new tax policies. So YouTube announced through a lot of people's emails, including mine, that Google will be required to deduct US taxes from payments to creators outside of the US later this year. Over the next few weeks, I'm required to submit my tax info in AdSense to determine the correct amount of taxes to deduct. This is pretty much the same procedure that I have to go through when I apply for Patreon, so I am rather surprised that YouTube and Google only got caught up by this entire thing a lot later than everyone else. If I didn't provide any tax info by May 31st, 2021, Google may be required to deduct up to 24% of my total earnings worldwide. I mean, good lord, Google, way to screw over your small content creators around the world. Now I know why the Joker doesn't like the IRS. While the process of filing up the tax reports isn't that hard, a lot of content creators here don't know a thing or two about technology and how to navigate through AdSense, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge for them to make sure that they file up their tax reports to the IRS for their specific YouTube channels. And that is assuming that they received this email notification. But whatever, I did exactly what Google and YouTube tell me to. I submitted my forms and information to the IRS to make sure that I am responsible to pay US taxes through my American viewers, which are basically about half of them at this point. And I still have to do all of that despite me being Indonesian and still live in Indonesia. Still no answers from the support team, but at this moment, I'm just gonna keep on making content regardless of whether or not people see it. But then something weird happens. My brother notified me that he received notifications from my last video a couple of days ago. A follower of mine notified me that he too received notifications. Then my girlfriend checked on it and she received it as well. What's going on around here? I asked the people on YouTube through the community tab and apparently it's now back on and people can finally see my channel. So it seems that Google has uplifted my suppression, but they didn't let me know that they did it. What I do know is that all of this happened after I submitted my tax form to the IRS. Of all the people who saved my channel from being shadow banned, it's the freaking IRS. I know it's a coincidence, but it's a really funny coincidence, and I don't believe for a second that Google and YouTube are clean with their taxes. So the question right now is, what happened? Did Google finally fix my channel for good? Who was the person stupid enough to try to hack through my dying channel in the first place? That's precisely why I asked the support team. And that's where the story ends for today. Yup, it ends in a freaking cliffhanger. I asked YouTube on what's going on and they haven't responded at all at the time of this video. So we're just gonna have to wait for a couple of days until I get some form of answer and a conclusion to this entire thing. I might be able to get the answer by the time this week's stream comes in, so tune in at Friday 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, I said Friday and not the regular Saturday. I have a special traditional event at that time, so the stream is moved forward to Friday 7 p.m. Eastern Time exclusively for this week. We're gonna have the usual 2-hour Q&A session before we get to the many hooplas of the week and the continuation of this saga, so stay tuned. Man, this thing has been stressing me out. It's been stressing out my younger siblings whom I have to take care of in this new house that I'm living in. It's been quite quite a stressful month in general. So once again, I would highly appreciate it if you guys support me through the links down below. Follow me, subscribe to me, donate to me on Patreon, PayPal, however you like. I'll see you guys next time.